Welcome to the second of a series of short training videos. Now you've put your catalogues out and you're ready to go and pick them up now. So this is the exciting bit when you're going to go out, pick your books up and see what orders you've got. Now a couple of things to just think about before you go out, which I don't know what time of the year you're going out because this video was recorded previously, but expect it to rain. It tends to rain a lot in England. So providing you've got the right clothes on, just make things more comfortable for you when you're picking your catalogues up. So obviously wet weather clothes if it looks like rain, wrap up warm, or if it's the summer, a hat, sunglasses and a bottle of water with you. Just some simple things like that can just make life a lot easier. Before you go out you will need a few things ready. So you need your round book. Now when you went out and left your catalogues out, you will have put in there what houses that you left them in, so you know exactly where you're going to pick them back up. You'll also need with you some slips. Now the slips that you need, you will have got a welcome pack from ourselves with a CD in it. It's got all the templates on there, so just make sure you've got some of these printed up. You've got some thank you slips there that say thank you for your order, and they say on there that you'll be delivering within 14 days. So make sure you've got some of those printed up. Make sure also that you've got plenty of just reminder slips printed up. People will forget to leave the catalogue outside on the day that you're going to collect it back. So just to make your life easier, rather than knocking on the door and waiting for them to look for the catalogue, you simply put one of these slips through the door and then you can go back the next day and pick it up off the doorstep. By doing that you also get a few more orders, because people will pick up the catalogue to put it outside and they'll have a flick through before they leave it outside for you, and invariably they'll see something that they want and they'll leave you a little order. Also, thank you for leaving the catalogue outside. Now these slips just show you up to be a little bit more professional, a bit more polite than the average distributor. So make sure that you use them. It also tells the customer that you're coming back in 4 to 6 weeks. So when you then drop the catalogue back round, you know they're ready for it, and they see that you're regular and reliable. So when you pick your catalogues up, you pick them up from the doorstep and make sure that you have a look at the order form. Now just check whether they've placed an order or not. If they have, obviously they'll have filled in something on here. But when you pick these up, very important to check whether they've filled in the address, because we will pick up orders where you've got a nice big order there but somebody's forgotten to put their name and address. Now if you wait till you've got home to look through your catalogues, then you're not going to know where this order goes and you're going to potentially lose a big order. So do have a look at the slip when you pick the book up, and while you're on the doorstep, if you see there's no address in there, you can just write it in there and then. You know exactly where your order goes. If they have ordered, just keep the orders separate, so again you haven't got to go through your catalogues when you get home. As soon as you get home you've got a pile of orders in your hand. And what to expect in terms of orders? I mean, expect nothing, to be honest. Go out there, the first time you pick your books up, you don't know if somebody's going to order, we don't know if somebody's going to order. The whole point is putting your books out to find those people that are interested. There are plenty of orders out there, but if you've got less than 200 catalogues or 200 catalogues, it may be that you don't get any orders out of those first 200. That's absolutely fine. Gavin Scott, who's a massive leader in this business, only got £5 worth of orders out of his first 200 catalogues, yet he's a millionaire through the business. So it's simply a case of doing the activity, putting your catalogues out, collecting back whatever orders you get, and then going and putting your catalogues out to the next 200 houses. So just filling in your retail book, because this is important. This is a real record of who's ordered from you, and of where your catalogues are that you've got to go back for that haven't been put out. So when you pick a catalogue up, have a look at it. Now if somebody puts it out and it's nice and pristine like this, it's all in the same order as you made it up in, it pretty much looks like somebody hasn't had time to have a look at that. Absolutely fine. If that's the case, then we'll just put a little C in there. That just tells us we've collected the catalogue. If they have looked through it but they haven't placed an order, then L. That tells me that the person's looking at the book, because in the future you might have a row of L's in here, and you might say, well, that person's not actually ordered from me yet, but they've looked at the book 3 or 4 times, so I know that they will order. If they're looking through the book, somebody will eventually order, so I'll keep going to that person. Obviously order, put in there a tick or a star, whatever is appropriate, whatever you find most convenient, so that you know that person's ordered. And then when you go back the next day, you'll be able to look down here very easily, and you'll be able to see the blanks where you filled nothing in. Those are the catalogues that you've got to go back and collect. So that's as simple as it is. Make sure that you do go back on the day that you've said you're going to go back, the day that's on the slip that you put in the front of the catalogue, and go around all the houses where you've got to pick the books up from. Just follow the simple system that we've just given you there, and we wish you the very best of luck. Once you've picked up your catalogues, give your upline a call. They're there, they're not checking up on you, they're there to help you. But obviously, the more we know about you know, what's happening with your business, the more we know about how many catalogues you've got back, how many you've still got to go back for, how many orders you've got, you know, then the more we can help you to work towards your bonus at the end of the month. So that's all for now. Obviously, get out there, pick your books up. Do remember that you will have to go back more than once, so not everyone will leave the catalogue outside, and you might need to go back 2 or 3 times to get the catalogue, so be prepared for that. But once you've picked all your catalogues up, you want to be turning them straight round, and in those catalogues that you've got in, getting them ready to go straight out to the next set of houses. Okay, so the very best of luck, and I'll speak to you soon.